Then what becomes of our boasting? It is excluded. By what kind of law? By the law of works? No, by the law of faith. Verse 28. For we hold that one is justified by faith apart from works of the law. First and foremost, God's justification of us should elevate our opinion and our love of Him, and it should shut out or close the door on pride. Look with me back in the text to verse 27. He talks about pride being excluded. The word means shut out. Basically, the idea is that we would have an active participation in an examination of our life, and where subtle pride is creeping in, we'd push it out the door, slam the door on it. We would exclude it completely, particularly as it relates to us being just before God. We would have no even hint of boasting, pride creeping in there. He says that we hold this in verse 28. It's the same word for reckon or count that you see in the next chapter, talking about God reckoning or counting, or the settled conclusion of God being that Abraham is just in Romans 4:5, declared as a gift. So listen, I'm going to say this a couple times before we finish. The settled, reckoned conclusion of God over you, over me, ought to carry more weight than our settled, reckoned conclusions about ourselves. It's an authority issue. If we believe this stuff, when He speaks verdicts, we ought to reckon them as so. I'm very passionate about that. And then look, these two verses. So here we see again 2 more verses, 2 more references to faith. I love the simplicity of Tom Nelson. Faith is what you do when you can do nothing. I wonder if God might want us to know from this passage that it's all about Him. It's all about His goodness. It's all about gifting, and that we can't earn it. All we can do is rest in the reception of it.